What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. This video is going to be a roundup as to all the bits I picked up on this very wet Sunday morning. So got to the car boot before 6, about 5:45, and it was raining on the way there. Got there, it was still raining, so I just sat in the car for a while and just waited and waited and waited, and eventually more than just a handful of traders that were there started to arrive. So didn't pick up anything for a long time, a really long time. The first thing I picked up was actually this Pure radio with a speaker, auxiliary speaker extension type thingamajig. So I think this alone is worth like 30 quid. This, I don't know. I didn't check. I just checked the Evoke 1 XT and this came up straight away. So yeah, paid a £5. It should be quids in as long as the DAB is still working and the power button is working, because apparently it's a really common fault on these. We also have a Nintendo DS. It did come with a charger, but I've just not got it to hand really. So paid £6. These were originally going to be, I think it was £8 with 3 games, but the 3 games were like garbage. It would be harder to sell the console with the games that were there. So the reason why I picked this up is because I've got quite a few games. So the idea would be just to bundle up like a Cooking Mama 1, 2 and 3 with the Nintendo DS. It came with battery, which meant I could check it. They only had 2 available. I picked the one that was in the better condition, £6. Next up is a load of games that I paid 50p a piece for. I'm not going to open them up because they're nothing too special. Crazy Taxi, probably my first PS2 game that I remember playing. I think it was a lot of people's first, because I'm sure it came out with the PS2 when it first came out. Then games wise for the PSP, we've got Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Legend, I think that is, I'm trying to read it backwards, which is bloody hard. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2007, the History Channel, Great Battles of Rome, bloody hell. Oh, that is Pursuit Force. Trying to read that backwards is impossible. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and Surf's Up, 50p each, bulking out the collection. Everything that I don't need will then be going onto eBay when I get hold of another spare PSP. Every single year, me and the wife tend to get a couple of Metal Earth figures for both my brother-in-law and my father-in-law. Generally speaking, it tends to be Star Wars themed. Today, I picked up 2 Metal Earth figures for £2. We have a Bumblebee and we also have one of Darth Vader's TIE Fighters. £2. Generally speaking, in the shops, these are like £5, £6, possibly £7 each. So I did try one of these. I think I had a Spider one. This was going back 3 years, I think. Yeah, I broke it. It was so damn fiddly. I had tweezers, tried to do the whole thing. Yeah, it's just, give me Lego, man. Lego any day of the week. Metal Earth figures, not my cup of tea. And as you guys know, it was raining, as I said earlier, although it's like a different bloody month for you guys. It's the first of the month as far as I can tell for you. There was some people that were setting up, and there was an Xbox that came out which had leakage around its PowerPoint, and asked if they had any games, and she said yes. So we had to wait around a bit. Then we did a couple of laps, and out of all the stuff, this was the only one worth picking up. This is the Player's Choice Simpsons Hit and Run. Paid £1. Now the reason why I don't mind paying £1 for such a terrible game is because it's got Double Dash inside it. Now that is not bloody bad. He did have other games. He had a couple of Xbox games, but they were all water damaged. So, I mean, this isn't looking particularly healthy anyway. But Double Dash, I don't know if I've got a spare bloody box, you know. I've got a spare box for one of the Mario games, but I can't remember which one. So I'll have to go through the stash and have a look. Fairly sure this was the last pickup of the day. Paid £1.50. Absolutely no idea. It's only worth a few quid. But it is Tekken, the motion picture on VHS. VHS is actually really clean. Let's open it up. It's like pristine inside. It's really nice. And yeah, I just saw it as we was walking through. I was waiting for my Chinese, which never turned up. Obviously it was too wet for them to bother coming out, which is really annoying. I was really looking forward to my morning Chinese. So yeah, that is probably going to be kept. I must interject. I forgot something. Right. Funny story behind this one as well. So initially I saw this guy. This is an annual from 1992. Yearbook, sorry, not an annual. Where you could win a mega CD. Do you reckon I can still enter it? So if we open it up, it's going to be easier said than done from this angle. So it's have to excuse my big ear. Contents: cartoon concerto, the Sonic interview, Sonic the Balloon. So yeah, there's just, it's really good condition. So I was going through all of the stuff that this guy had, and it was just like a few old Kerrang magazines. There was, I think there was one PS2 magazine. There was nothing major, nothing in the slightest. And then there was a GameCube magazine at the bottom. Oh my god, is that Julian Clary? Look at that. That's mental. God, this is so 90s. Oh, look at the mega CD. That is so minty. You are never going to find one of that nowadays. Jesus Christ. Sorry, back to the story. So yeah, there was a GameCube magazine. Now, I was going through and checking to see what magazines there were in case they had poster pullouts. So I was going through this GameCube magazine, and there was a folded bit of A4 paper. I opened it up, and it had some page 3 girls, shall we say. And so I closed it up, and I went to the lad that was selling. It's like, because I had already found a notebook that belonged to his brother, an art book. So I said to him, out of curiosity, is this magazine yours or your brother's? And he went, it's my brother's. Why? I said, oh, I found this inside it. So I handed it over to him, and this guy's mum was right next to him as well. So he opens it up. The guy next to me has just started laughing because he can see what it is straight through the paper. The guy's brother started laughing, and obviously his mum's commented on us what's going on as well. So that was the only the only thing that was so strange. Yeah. And it looked like he'd either scanned the pictures in or like literally Google drag and drop onto like an A4. Yeah, it was just, that's a teenage boy's dream, that. And sorry, I paid £2 for this lot. So we had that, which is staying no matter what. And we also have a magazine. Now, this is two-sided. I'll show you one side first. So this has got Yu-Gi-Oh on one side, and is that the filer or something or other? I've got no idea. But the reason why I got it is for the other side. How wicked is that? So yeah, I'm probably gonna try and frame it at some stage, but for the time being, it's gonna go on top of the shelf full of all the other retro posters. Item number 3 from the lot is an unofficial Yu-Gi-Oh scrapbook. Now, the reason why I got this is because it is all about, I think it was Legend of Blue Eyes and Metal Raiders. And as you can see, it's in very, very good condition. Where's the cards? There they are. Which one's this? This is Metal Raiders. Which, yeah, it's an unofficial book. It's just really, really cool. And it wouldn't be a proper retro book lot unless there was a Pokemon stuff. Pokemon stuff? That weren't English. We have the official movie adaptation of Mewtwo Strikes Back. As far as I'm aware, we're getting a remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back in the cinemas. So I might actually have to go and see that. So, yeah, this is from 1998. I'm just going to move around to the camera so you guys can actually see what's going on. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Doctor, look at this. And then, yeah, that's just, it's again in really, really good condition. The world will heed my warning. The reign of Mewtwo will soon begin. Awesome. I actually really do like that. And in the back, we've got some Dragon Ball Z stuff. I've got a few of these somewhere. Books and more. What's that one? Tales Movie Special. Bulbasaur's Trouble. Dragon Knight's Christmas. Blah, 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 blah. A Chinese ghost story. Looks interesting. And then, there we go. Spoiled it. That's the end. That's the end of the whole story. I'm interjecting again because I'm absolutely bloody useless. Little Mo sorted me out. he sold me a Game Boy Micro for the grand total of 20 quid. It's a bit beaten up. It needs reshelling. I don't quite know how hard or easy a reshell of a Game Boy Micro is going to be, but all the clicks are making the right clicks. All the buttons are making the right buttons. So I'm guessing it's going to be as simple as just undoing the tri-wings and finding out what's going on there. No charger, but this is my first Game Boy Macro. So yeah, a huge thank you to Little Mo for sorting it out. I say Little Mo, he's not so little anymore. And the very last thing we're going to be talking about in this video. Right. So it was wet. It was horrible. Considering it was horrible, I don't mind that we didn't get a great deal. It's when the weather's decent, like yesterday, and we didn't get a great deal, which is annoying. If the weather's crap and the pickups are crap, it's fine. I'm used to it. So what was I doing? I don't know what I was doing then, sorry. There was a car that I pulled in and I saw like a little robotic dinosaur thing. That the black, grey and yellow thing. It's like a long-necked dinosaur. I can't think of which one it is. So I texted Mo and said, come over here, because I know it's the sort of thing that he picks up. So he comes over. I've already put it to one side for him. She wanted £2 for it. He also picked up an iPod Nano, £2. And I got the following for £4. So we have Crash of the Titans on the Nintendo DS. And we also have a US version of Pokemon Diamond. So yeah, don't know if there's a market for that or not. I'm fairly sure I've already got a boxed version of the US Pokemon Diamond. So we'll see how it goes. I'll have to go through to the stores and dig out everything and see what I've got and what I haven't got. So I think I've got a couple of copies of that now. That might actually be better off going with the DS that I bought earlier. And there we go. That is the whole of this car boot done. As I say, it wasn't the best, but the weather was crap. So it's nice when it all just sort of levels out. So yeah, now that we are in a brand new month, we're going to be doing a giveaway. And it's going to be a Gleam giveaway because of previous winners not actually contacting me. So go onto the first link in the description and then follow the instructions if you want to be entered into the giveaway for the Marvel stuff. The stuff that I boxed up what felt like a year ago, just under 2 kilograms of pure Marvel geekiness. So if you want to be entered into that, there'll be a link down in the description. But yeah, that is it. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Good gaming and happy collecting. One day I'm going to get one of these videos for 10 minutes. Adios.